Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new, welcome. Today I'm continuing my series where I rank my top 10 LEGO Star Wars sets from each Star Wars movie. So today I am doing Star Wars A New Hope. If you want to go watch the prequel trilogy, I will have the links in the description for each movie, so definitely go check those out. So before we get started, definitely lightsaber slash that like button, and without further ado, at number 10 I have Gold Leader's Y-Wing Starfighter, which released in 2012 and has 458 pieces. It comes with 3 minifigures, one of them being an astromech droid, and I really do like the way the Y-Wing looks. I really love the greebling on the backside behind the cockpit. The cockpit looks really good fitting the pilot minifigure, and I really love the flick missiles that you can fire in between the nacelles. This is just a very nice looking Y-Wing, pretty accurate I would say to the on-screen appearance, and you get a couple of minifigures to have some play, especially with Gold Leader for piloting, and you do get a Princess Leia minifig that could give orders or anything. So I think this is just a very fun playset, and just the Y-Wing looks absolutely phenomenal. Moving on to number 9, I have the Tantive 4 Hallway, which released in 2024 and has 502 pieces. This is one of the 25th anniversary sets, so it did come with an extra 25th anniversary minifig, which was Fives, who looks like a great minifig. A couple of printing issues, especially with the printed waist cape, but talking about the actual set itself, I really love the design on the hallway, and especially the wall paneling. It's just very sleek and detailed and looks very nice. And the minifigs, you get Darth Vader, Captain Antilles, 2 Rebel Troopers, and 2 Stormtroopers to reenact the epic hallway scene at the beginning of A New Hope. There's some play features that really make this battle very interactive, especially with the sliding door opening and showing the explosion damage with some trans orange and red pieces, and of course for Darth Vader to enter. There's some play features in the floor that you can knock over some of the troopers during the battle, which is cool as well. This set does offer you to buy more than one to create an even longer hallway, which is pretty cool. It's even a very good display model, showcasing the hallway from this nice outside view looking at the battle within, and I think with the minifigures that come in a very detailed looking build, I think this is just an awesome playset. Next up at number 8, I have the Trench Run diorama, which has 665 pieces and released in 2022. This is of course of the Death Star Trench Run, and it has a miniature X-Wing and 2 TIE Fighters, and of course Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. This is just a very, very detailed build to depict the Trench Run, and I really love these small turbo lasers and all just the greebling on it. I mean, it's just a very detailed build. I'm a very big fan of the diorama line and definitely want more in the future, and this one I feel like is a very underrated one. I think the price that it came at really hindered this one a little bit, but in terms of the build itself, I think it is a great display. The miniature X-Wing looks like such an excellent build. I think this is one of the best miniature X-Wings that LEGO has designed, and just overall this is just a very awesome looking display set. Moving on to number 7, I have the Imperial Landing Craft, which released in 2007 and has 471 pieces. Despite this being 2007, I think this Imperial Landing Craft looks very good. There was one that LEGO did do later on as an upgrade, but I think why I chose this one over it is the midsection actually looks smooth and enclosed, whereas that newer one had a couple of gaps in between each side, and this one just looked better in my opinion and came with a better minifigure selection with a bunch of stormtroopers and a pilot. To fill out this interior of this landing craft, there is a space where you can fit a couple of stormtroopers and their weapons, to be deployed. The build and minifigure selection is just very good for this set. At number 6, I have the X-Wing Starfighter, which released in 2018 and has 730 pieces. This is what I think is the best playscale X-Wing that LEGO has released. The design is just absolutely phenomenal, and I really love the detail on this X-Wing build. I love the sleekness and use of the slopes, especially on the cockpit and front part of the X-Wing. The size is very great as well. I have both the 2018 and 2021 or 2020, I believe, X-Wing, and compared of the two, I love a little bit more of the bulkiness of the 2018. It's not really bulky, but I don't know. It's just a little bit more bigger compared to the more recent one. The minifigures are great in the set. I really love the kind of helmet mold that also has the visor connected to the helmet, so when you take it off, it's just the normal face print on the minifigure rather than the visor printed on the minifigure like it is now. I don't really like mind each one, but I do like the choice and kind of the difference between with this one. But I think this is an excellent X-Wing set, and like I said, I think this is the best Playscale X-Wing that LEGO has released. On to number 5, I have the Millennium Falcon, which released in 2011 and has 1,254 pieces. This Millennium Falcon does look very good, and one thing with a Playscale Millennium Falcon that you'll always have is a very nice full interior to play with the minifigures that come in the set. I always love the interiors. It's just very spacious and comes with various, play features or rooms spread out throughout the Millennium Falcon, and the way you always get to the interior is so cool, always opening up all the paneling. The minifigure selection is great too, coming with all the main characters from A New Hope. I really love the inclusion of Darth Vader, so you can have Darth Vader fight Obi-Wan and, kind of do the escape scene from the Death Star, so I do like that. But of course, the Millennium Falcon will always look good, and this is just a very good playset. Up next at number 4, I have the UCS Sandcrawler, which released in 2014 and is 3,296 pieces. I really love the design on this Sandcrawler. It is just packed with details and an interior. I think at the time, though, this LEGO was dealing with brittle brown, where the brown pieces were significantly more frail and could break more easily. So I think that was definitely something that hindered this one a little bit, being as it was built almost fully with brown pieces. This is also packed with a bunch of play features. It almost looks to me like a huge play set rather than a UCS set. And I think a little bit of that has to do with, a lot of studs on top. If this build was fully tiled, it would definitely look a lot more, professional or more UCS design, but definitely packed with a bunch of play features, which are awesome to see, and it comes with a huge minifigure lineup with a bunch of droids, just like in A New Hope, so that's always great to see. At number 3, I have the Tantive 4, which has 1,768 pieces and released in 2019. I am a very big fan of this Tantive 4 build, especially in the rear engine area. It just looks absolutely phenomenal, and this is a very detailed Tantive 4 build. It's also a very big size as well, so there's a couple of interior spaces within, especially in the cockpit area, fitting 2 minifigures, and there's kind of like a hologram table or mission command center little area within the midsection, and the exterior just looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I love the way this Tantive 4 looks. I like the minifigure selection as well. It comes with some pretty good minifigures, and I really love that Bail Organa too. But yeah, I think this Tantive 4 just looks great and is just such a nice display model. At number 2, I have the Mos Eisley Cantina, which released in 2020 and has 3,187 pieces. This set is classified as a master builder set, and I just really love the way this cantina looks. It comes with a bunch of minifigures and play to really have fun, and a full interior that you can actually open up the cantina so it can spread out, so you can put a bunch of minifigures in there to play around with. There's multiple booths that you can reenact some scenes like Han Solo and Greedo. It's just so awesome, and there's even a couple of side accessories, side buildings that connect to the actual Mos Eisley Cantina to really get a feel of Mos Eisley. I just really love everything that's included, from the speeder, which looks absolutely phenomenal, and the side buildings that really add some scenery to the main build. So it's even a great display piece because you get a little bit of Mos Eisley to display in your collection, and of course all the minifigs who have excellent printing, and just this set is just packed with all kinds of play. And at number 1, I have the UCS Star Destroyer, which released in 2019 and has 4,784 pieces. This UCS Star Destroyer is one of the best LEGO Star Wars sets and an excellent display piece. This Star Destroyer does come with a miniature Tantive 4, as seen at the beginning of A New Hope when the Star Destroyer is chasing the Tantive 4. And this miniature Tantive 4 looks absolutely phenomenal as well. It is a very great build for it being so small. The miniature Tantive 4 can be displayed on the side of the Star Destroyer as if it's chasing, which I really love, but there's also another feature that you can do with it. You can actually have the Tantive 4 under the Star Destroyer in the hangar bay where it docks in A New Hope, which is just a cool feature to have. The Star Destroyer looks phenomenal. I really love the detail on the exterior and the just large look. I mean, whatever angle you look at the Star Destroyer, it just looks absolutely awesome. And I really love the turbo lasers. They look very good. I really love how menacing this Star Destroyer build looks. It is just such an awesome display. This is a really great model and an absolutely phenomenal looking Star Destroyer, and I just love the design. Anyways, that is my top 10 LEGO Star Wars sets from A New Hope. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree with anything. I always love hearing what you have to say. Definitely lightsaber slash that like button and hit the subscribe button so you do not miss any more LEGO Star Wars content. I will have the past top 10s up on the screen now in case you wanted to watch those. And until next time, peace.